Hey, what's going on, you guys? So in today's video, I will show you how do you use ChatGPT inside VS Code. So let's start. So I have VS Code here already opened. So let's go to extensions right here. And from this one, we can search for ChatGPT 4. Now, when you search this one, there will be a lot of results. Now, I choose this one because first, it is free and it is very easy to set up, and also I don't need to get an API from OpenAI.com. And also under the hood, it is running 3.5, so it's a bit faster, and so far it has not given me issues at all. Alright, so make sure to install this one. Now let me show you the HTML and the CSS that I've worked on. So let me just pull it out in here. So this is the HTML, and also I have here the CSS, and this is what it looks like. It doesn't look that great. Let me just show it to you here. Alright, so this is how it looks like, and let's try and ask our ChatGPT extension to help us improve this one. Alright, now let's go back to VS Code and let's click on the extension here that says GPT-4. Now we can go to the search bar and type in the font Nonito is not loading. Can you import that from Google Fonts for me? Okay, now this time let's click on Ask Codebase. Now there is going to be a prompt that says that we need to index our code base. So let's just click on OK and select the folder for our project and click on Save. Okay, now let's click it again. Now here it is going to tell us on how we can obtain that particular font, and it is also going to give us the HTML code and the CS code for that. So let's just copy this part here. Okay, and paste it to our HTML. Alright, so it's just be right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our results. Now here we can see that we already have a better looking font. Now here we also notice that the delete button is not lined up in the center. So let's try to ask also our extension for this help. Let's go back to VS Code. And from here, click on the extension again, and here in the search bar, so we can type here what we want to happen. So here basically we will just say that help me center these elements in the HTML. Alright, so when we ask the code base here, so it is going to give us the result. Just copy this line here and paste it to our CSS. Alright, so it should be just here. Okay. Now let's check the results. So here we can see that they are already lined up perfectly. Okay, so this is looking good. Now let's try some complex task. Let's try to make it write a JavaScript. Now here, let's give it a prompt. With the following HTML structure, write a JavaScript that will do the following. Once a user clicks on the element with a class of delete, it will remove the card which resides, and it will fade out and shrink to 0 for 0.3 seconds. And here is the code. We are going to copy and paste a specific code. So let's start from this one here. Let's copy this and paste it in the prompt. Okay, like so, and click on code base. Alright, so here as we can see, it is printing out the code. Now we can copy specific lines as we need it, or we can just copy the whole code and paste it into our HTML. Now we can use this as script tags. So let's paste it here. Let's just adjust the indentations here. Alright. Okay, now let's save it and let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, it actually works. Alright, now let's try and take it a step further. Okay, So how about we issue this prompt? Utilizing the same HTML that I previously pasted, write the JavaScript that will connect to a publicly available crypto API. Then in the paragraph element of each card, display the name and currency price of the top 3 cryptocurrencies. If you don't have access to the top 3, choose any. And then we can say, provide me with the updated HTML and JavaScript. Okay. Alright, so now we are going to copy this code and paste it in our HTML. So here, let's try to paste this one right below the one that we had earlier. Okay, so right over here. Okay, now let's save it and let's see how it works. Okay, so here, as you can see, it kind of worked. So it messed up a little bit with the layout, but we can see that actually it connected to the API. All right, now let's try to fix this layout. Okay, let's go back to VS Code and let's ask this prompt. Please revise the HTML to remove the span element you added. Instead, display the cryptocurrency and price in the existing paragraph element of each list item. Okay, now let's ask. And here it provided us with a code, so let's go ahead and copy that and paste it here. All right, okay, so I think something must be wrong. Let's go back to VS Code here and let's ask, this is not displaying the cryptocurrency. Okay, let's ask. All right, so it also gave us another code, so let's copy this and paste it here. And let's check, let's just refresh this page. And here we can see that actually now we have the cryptocurrencies. So number 1 is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. Alright, so I think everything here works fine. So if you're having trouble with your code, you can ask ChatGPT for solution or tips. It can help you find errors in your code and suggest ways to fix them. You can also ask for code snippets to help you get started on a project. All you need to do is install the ChatGPT extension in VS Code and start chatting with it. You can ask questions and get instant answers without having to search through stack of documentation. It's like having a coding mentor by your side. Plus, you don't need to be a coding expert to use ChatGPT. It's designed to be accessible and user-friendly, so even total beginners can benefit from it. And the best part is ChatGPT is available 24/7, so you can get help anytime you need it. So don't hesitate to give ChatGPT a try. It's an easy and convenient way to get help with your coding questions and problems. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.